Y'all, because we old men.
Y'all introduce yourselves. Wait, what are y'all names? Who are y'all?
You about to do it right now.
They're about to do it.
Yeah. Jesus, can we run our show? Whew. This ain't Ready to Love. This is Truckcast.
Thank you. You know, you ready? All right, yo, what's going on? It's your baby man Humvee.
It's your boy DB.
And this is the Truckcast, episode number.
Divided by 2.
I told you.
Hold on, please excuse my dear Sally, so that can make parentheses. 115.
115.
Yeah, you know you ain't add the one. You add
115.
Mm-hmm.
Episode number 115 of the
yeah.
Truckcast. And you know what we do.
What we do?
We talk about relationships.
Talk about relationships.
We talk about love.
LOVE.
Okay.
Right there. Dating issues.
Dating issues.
We do.
They got dating issues out here?
Come on, man. That's what we do. That's how we started.
Yeah, that's how they do.
Marriage.
Oh, if you like, you put the ring on it.
Yeah.
Right. Feeling you.
Meet me at
I'm gonna
the
have one in about a year or
altar.
two.
Huh. Get on singing, homie.
No, I'm gonna say, we definitely talk about mental health.
Mental health, yeah.
We definitely touch on
if,
that.
if your mind right, then your thighs is tight.
What?
What?
And
Lord.
we talk about how to find love and stay together longer than 60 days.
Longer than 60 days.
Oh, wow.
60 days, because like it seems for some reason they gone in like
Right.
4 weeks.
4 weeks, yeah.
You feel me?
We were serious days.
Yeah.
One day.
One day.
How you gonna take me to Applebee's? Because I like you. It ain't about the money. It's about the
Right, it's about the
commitment
time.
and
I'm trying to build. You feel me?
Go ahead.
All right. What do you guys think about that?
I'm
All
listening.
right, cool. As you can see, we have two guests in the back of the truck tonight. Two guests in the back of the truck tonight. You know what? I'll let you guys introduce yourselves. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Verneashia from Ready to Love Season 4. Serial entrepreneur, super mom,
All right.
and a cutie.
I'm not laughing because you said it. I'm just laughing. Hi, I'm Verneashia.
I don't know what else to say, y'all.
Hey y'all, I'm Kyra. I'm an attorney. I'm an entrepreneur. I am a person that's just out here trying to live their best life and encourage you to do the same thing.
That's it.
And I'm excited for this conversation today.
Oh, it's gonna be some conversations.
Ready to Love Season 4.
Oh yeah, I did that thing too. I mean, y'all love to hate me, so I just
Whoa.
we gonna
Oh,
leave
wow,
that
they
part
hate
of,
you?
You know.
Don't play with my
Right
sis.
there.
They know.
Y'all with the sisters?
That's
Yes.
my sister.
Okay.
Not in real life.
God's
I mean,
eye.
in real life, yes, but not my
sister
blood.
Won't he do it?
Exactly.
Won't he do
Won't
it?
Won't he will?
I ain't find love, but I found
I
love
guess he
in
will when he won't will.
Yes, he will.
Nothing. Go ahead. Keep
Oh
going.
my God.
All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you,
And
ladies.
of course, you know we always start always not on time, but in time.
'Cause
In
God
time.
always on time
For the
we
due time.
In the meantime,
Because time.
it's all about time.
Come on
Sweet
now.
time.
All right now.
Oh, okay,
Amen.
Okay.
Ooh. Now who's trying to run the show?
Let's get the shit done.
Thanks, guys.
No, we playing.
We always do.
Oh, we kick your ass out.
We do, yeah.
Oh,
We wait.
okay.
No, we gonna kick your ass out.
I'm
Because y'all was ready to love.
How long before y'all think I'm popping in the back
All
of the
right.
head?
Huh?
Huh?
Yeah, my mama.
Thank you. So we have to ask you guys. You want to do the PSA first?
Oh, yeah, do the PSA first.
You wanna do the PSA first?
Since you guys wasn't ready to love, let's like is there anything that you want to get off? Is there anything? Oh, got the partners want to call me.
Oh,
No, partners want to call me. No, you can't call me.
Where you
Come to my video. Anyway, I got. Hey, is there anything you want to get off your chest? Anything like that you want to give to the world as everybody's watching us? People in Ireland and
Definitely.
Tanzania, because we have
All
viewers
right.
everywhere.
They are.
Is anything that you ladies want to get off your chest that you want to?
You want me to go first?
You go first.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
So,
I want to play.
for everybody who has a love and marriage Huntsville, that's the name. I think that's the name of the show because I don't even really watch the show like that. I support
Shout out
all
to Kim.
black shows on network, but y'all really stop coming in my DMs about me being on the show. I ain't got nothing to do with that married man. I was not eyeing him. That's not what it was at all. I've said this before on my show, but I continuously get messages in my DMs, comments under my pictures that I have to go and delete.
Oh, wow.
Please stop the madness. I have nothing to do with Marceau, whatever the man name is.
Yeah.
I have nothing to do with him or the show. Like, I was there to support other black entrepreneurs, and I feel like it's messed up that got flipped into me trying to deal with a married man when I was trying to support other black people trying to do something great.
Yeah.
But you know, that's here nor there. My second PSA is
come on now.
for people who have this commentary about Kyra, you're the girl that didn't choose. You're the girl that couldn't choose. You're the girl that didn't know what you wanted. Yeah. No, I know what I want. And if I don't see what I want in another person, I'm not just going to waste their time or mine. I'm just going to say, hey, you're a great person, but I don't think we're for each other. What's wrong with that? Or I'm not going to force a situation that I don't think is long lasting. Okay. So it's not about me not knowing what I want. I know very well what I want, but if I don't see it in that person, then I'm not going to waste anybody's time.
You gotta see it in that person.
As you should not.
Right, you see
That's what I'm talking
You
about.
did what came
That's
to
a
be
great
done.
PSA, Kyra.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And cheers.
Okay, let's
Cheers to that.
cheers.
Cheers to that.
Definitely.
Cheers to the PSA and the
Definitely.
ESPN.
We got one more.
Okay.
One more.
Not from me.
Come on, Vern.
PSA.
Uh-oh.
Anywho, y'all go follow Sport Rod and Beauty Bar, Sport Rod Luxury Locks, all
right.
things
Come
Sport
on.
Rod.
Come on with
Sport
the
Rod
businesses.
CBD. Yeah, that part. And as far as RTL, please stop coming in my comments mentioning any guys from that show. If it's not Dietrich.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yes. Dietrich is a
So that's my
Dietrich is-
brother. But anything
Dietrich
else,
is a
y'all,
what?
that is a dead situation. I have completely moved on.
Gotcha.
Hopefully, so
That's
has
bad.
he. I have nothing else to say when it comes to that. Y'all seen the tell-alls.
Ciao.
Continue.
Anywho,
Continue.
I'm great. I am in a great place in life. I am never stagnant when it comes to a man,
Come
business,
on now.
or anything.
Come on.
So y'all gotta know
Talk this
I
up.
always keep it moving.
Okay.
Hey,
I like it.
it is what it is.
Oh, it is what it ain't.
Or it is what it ain't. And I'm okay.
And it ain't
with
what it could ever be is.
Okay.
Okay, look.
That part.
I know my Ebonics.
Thank you guys so much for
Thank
that
you, ladies.
PSA.
Thank you.
Y'all crazy. All right, let's. You want to go ahead and get to the truck fest?
Let's get into Truck Fashion. All right. Now we'll hear the Truck Fashion guys. For all the new viewers on the Vern and the Kyra Carbon's Coffee Time show, we have us here as the Truckcast.
Right.
We have illustrious fans and
Shout out to the
watchers, the
Truckcasters.
Truckcasters. They're all over the world, international. You're some in space. They write into us and they write into us and they ask for advice. So
Yes.
there's no other place to get it from but here.
But right here on the Truckcast. And we'll let Kyra and Verneashia chime in.
Yeah,
Just,
whatever.
we'll see what
They
happens.
just got us here for,
You know, we're just background
more
dancers.
support.
Yeah, sales. Okay,
You guys ready?
You guys ready?
All right, here we go. What up, I'm VNDB?
what up?
I'm a guy who decided to play matchmaker with some friends that I know. One of my friends, who is a beautiful young lady, and I were talking one day, and she mentioned that she hasn't been out on a date in a long time. And right after she said that, a light bulb went off in my head.
Bing.
One of my bros, who is single and a gentleman and has his stuff together, would be a perfect match. So I told him. So I told my homeboy about my homegirl, and he said he was interested. Then I told my homegirl about him, and she hesitated at first, but decided to give it a try. After about 2 weeks, I heard great things from both parties, so I thought I did a great job. Until about a month later, when I ran into my homegirl, she spilled the beans about him having a small dick.
What?
Oh, she said,
Is
better.
this what you chose to read? And that was it?
I don't know, my bad. This is what we got, bro.
Look at me.
Sorry.
Where's my drink? Where's my beverage?
All right.
Girl, get your beverage.
We gonna get canceled. We ain't even know fucking TV.
This is what they said. I'm sorry. All right, here we go. I didn't know what to say, but as she told me the deets, I had to stop her because I didn't want to hear about it.
Oh, wow.
I understand.
She said he is a great guy, but he doesn't satisfy her sexually. Every time I see my homeboy, it's all good, but I have noticed that there is no more talk of him and her. So should I tell him what she told me?
No.
Or should I just let it unfold and leave it where it is? Signed, Matchmaker. I'll let you guys chime in. What do you
Are y'all gonna put it on us first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Leave it alone
I agree.
and let it just unfold for whatever it is. There's no need for her to go back and tell him that. I mean, I wouldn't want to tell nobody nothing like that. You know, that's the barrier of bad news. And hey, that's bad news.
No, I wouldn't. I mean, I agree. I wouldn't tell him because he only knows because he's a friend.
Right.
Had he not, been a mutual partner or mutual person that he wouldn't have told her. But I would have told her that maybe you should talk to him about it. And the reason why I say that is, and I'm not saying talk to him about it in a bad way. No, because I feel like sometimes people be out here thinking that they doing something and
Vern said she don't want to have a small talk.
The truth. Like, you don't have to say it's small, but can you just be like, I really like you, but I don't think we're sexually compatible.
Damn, almost with
No,
I just stopped answering. So next.
Okay.
So you just stop answering.
Ain't nothing else to talk about. Ain't no small talk, as my friend say.
Wow.
Vern said you better have a hammer.
I did not say that. I hope my kids ain't on here. Please, y'all.
Hey.
I got grown kids.
I'm sorry.
So, hey, matchmaker, you know what? If you guys are cool like that, man, tell that nigga, man. Let that nigga know. Y'all cool.
So this is a guy?
This is a guy. This is a guy who played matchmaker to his friends. They didn't know each other.
I'm not finna tell.
How do you broach the conversation as the male
Bro.
friend?
I would start laughing at the nigga. Like, bro.
See, and that's the thing.
and that's the thing.
Like, yo,
And then you kill that man ego.
No, but you my nigga. No, you good, bro, nigga. I ain't gonna...
So you think it's better for you to tell him than the girl to tell
So
him?
what how you gonna approach him with a penis pump in your hand? What you gonna do?
What?
Take this, my nigga. You don't need this.
Yo, old ass.
I'm not finna tell no guy.
You not finna tell?
Never in nigga them. No.
No. I don't
Why?
think. Even if
And
it
you
was
think
a
it's better for the
female.
dude
Want to shoot some dice, my nigga?
Wow.
That's not a conversation. I just wouldn't say anything.
Look,
I
dog,
wouldn't
look.
tell
okay.
Look.
That's a weird
This is
situation.
what you do. You go to your homeboy. You tell him get that surgery. Just like
No,
slide him a brochure. Just like here. There you go, right there, man. Handle
I
that.
believe that one. I
Do
believe
that.
it.
Do that. Anyway, what you talking about?
Does that
Look,
surgery really work?
1 + 1 = 2, bro.
I feel like
1
anything
+ 1
like that down there,
equal
I feel like it
2.
just
Slide that man a brochure
How the hell would I know?
and just see. Hey, look. You never know.
Never know.
Shit.
Okay.
And if not, and on top of it, right, Jesus will. On
I
top
got a
of it.
question. So if a woman, I'm not saying that this is y'all, but hypothetically,
Right.
if you were the guy in the situation, would you not want the woman to tell you?
You already know.
Right, yeah.
What you
Like,
mean?
you know, that's
Why
my
you not-
thing. Why am I telling you anything?
You know your shit don't hang over your balls.
But
Nigga,
if
you
a-
What?
know. No, you know. Well, no.
Is that small? Wow.
No, you know. So, and that's how I feel. It's like, why would I have a conversation and even repeat anything when you already know that?
Okay.
sorry.
So
I should've
don't.
said that.
So don't. Well, she did say. Well, he said that he noticed that.
There was no, because she
Yeah.
probably ghosted him.
Damn.
Look
she
at her as
should.
she looking over here at me. She
And
probably
she
ghosted
should.
him.
That's just,
It's a sad day in Smallville.
well, matchmaker. You know
You
what?
are hilarious.
On CW.
Now everybody that hooked somebody up or got hooked up by a friend and the girl goes to must be paranoid.
Yeah, matchmaker.
Right.
You know what? You shouldn't
Right.
be called matchmaker, brother. You messed up. I
You should
think
be
messed up.
called. You should be called.
You need to unmatch
Yeah, for real.
what you just did. And I don't know. That's why I said he needs to. The TV
Love
show Small
Connection.
Wonder.
Y'all
Remember?
got the jokes to that. This poor man.
All right.
Poor man.
Kyra, what's your sign, Kyra?
Oh,
I'm
you
a
get nasty.
Capricorn.
And what's your sign, Vern?
I'm an Aquarius.
Okay.
Team Aquarius. February the 13th.
No, Jane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse
Yeah, as
me?
long as you're not Cancer.
I don't like
Well,
Cancer.
you know, I
Oh,
don't like
yeah, like,
Capricorns
okay.
either, so.
What? We're the
Cancer.
ghosts. Get it together, buddy.
Matchmaker, thank you so much for sending that truck
Thank
question.
you. Thank you so much.
Make
my
sure you
brother.
guys continue sending those truck questions to truckcast2018@gmail.com.
That's truck.
Send y'all truck fashions in too.
And so it's just like
Yeah.
a dating fashion. We try to talk people.
was-
to-
Oh, yeah, yeah.
we try to
So,
tell
yeah.
people
So,
what to
To
do.
Truckcast, TRUCKCAST 2018 at gmail.com.
I have to send me something in anonymous.
Yeah, send something in
Yeah,
anonymously. Send us your problems and we.
as you can see, we're scratch it out
Yeah, send it
anyway.
anonymous.
I know that was Vern.
Send it anonymously and we are.
Anonymous.
That's how they say.
Anonymous.
That's what old folks say. That's
You
what
got me.
Send it anonymously and Go
ahead.
49.
All right, guys.
Y'all ready for the question?
Let's get into the
let's get
questions.
into it.
Let's get into the questions. All right. I like to start off with a true or false
Should
question.
I ask them
Oh,
something
you
else?
do.
Should I ask them?
Do
y'all
it.
want to put y'all,
Do it.
you know, because they go like, hey man, who those girls had in the show, DB?
Right.
I'm gonna say what? They say, man, hey, what's up, old girl with the hat? She like Patty LaBelle when she was younger. Anything, you know. He goes, what? Huh? They gonna be like, so, like.
Patty LaBelle. Okay.
Really?
And I told y'all before.
Hold on.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. We tripping?
doing
Okay, really, you know. Okay, so like they'll be like, hey, what's up with her? So like,
Yeah, definitely.
give me your
So my
statuses.
Instagram, is that what you're looking for?
Or just your
Status.
status.
Oh, my status.
You never know. You may find the love of your life within the
You already
DM.
said your sign.
Okay, so yes.
Yeah.
I am single.
And are you looking?
I'm single.
I know you're ready to love.
I know it took me
Yeah,
some
pop him,
time
Kyra,
to get
now.
to the place
Two more
that you
times.
Stop singing that damn
So,
song.
I am Kyra. My birthday is January 15th, the same day as
That's
MLK.
nice.
Why? Because I was destined for greatness. And I am single. I am open to a relationship. I'm not like looking. I'm looking for the next check that I'm trying to, the bag. But I'm open to relationships.
70,000.
You know he was going to wait for that.
I'm open to relationship. I would love to have a partner that I can grow with, that I can, grind with, that I can, celebrate my wins with, celebrate their wins.
Makes sense.
I'm in that phase of life that I would love to have a companion, but I'm just looking for the right person. Or I'm open to the right person.
Makes sense. I like it.
Verneashia,
Go ahead.
what's your status?
AKA Vern.
Well,
My straw.
that's
You heard that
Kyra's
white girl?
story.
Heard the white girl was?
Yeah, I heard him.
I'm Verneashia. Burn _spoiled at Instagram. Verneashia Allen on Facebook. What else I'm on?
Your status.
Oh,
Tumblr?
my status. No, Twitter and yeah. Anywho,
You on Twitter?
I'm single and I'm mingling.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that.
So I'm single and mingling.
Single and mingling.
So I'm dating.
Dope.
Yeah. And yeah, I am open for love.
Fellas, shoot your shot.
Definitely.
May not be no
Yeah.
room, but yeah, we'll see.
Ooh, the team is full.
Yeah, the team is almost full.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Roster is
Somebody
full.
gotta get put on the bench. Somebody make it to the Hall
Somebody
of
said they
Fame.
going to the home run. So we'll see.
Hey, fellas, show up in practice. Show up in practice, fellas.
Sure. Well, Grace Wicks.
What?
I'm dead. I'm done. Show over. I'm about to say her Grace. Does he have a Grace Way?
That's it. Girl, bring Grace Wicks to practice. Your credit score.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Gotta have that. Yeah.
Shit, my shit 5'6".
Oh, shit.
You're out there running.
Damn.
Yeah.
You're out there running.
Oh no, I mean 6. I got the 6 and the 5, man.
Too late. Too late.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Too late. All right, let's get started on these questions. We like to start off with a true or false question, just to break the ice on.
Okay.
All right. So here we go. In general, black men do not respect black women. True or false?
Oh wow. Why you starting off with that shit?
Right?
This is just true or false. Sorry.
You say in general.
In general, what do you guys?
Black men do not respect black women.
That should be in truth, not in general. So the truth of the matter is,
This is true or false.
a lot of black men do. No true or false.
I don't like to bash black men.
They saying true, but everybody know you got some man back. True.
Of course.
You know, it's not bashing when it's the truth.
General. That's why it's like, so general means the majority. The majority of black men.
The popularity.
I don't.
Why do you got? Everybody like to break down questions after the question is being asked.
Because it's hard to do.
Because
Because
life is not black and white. It's not true.
It's always gray. You know,
Yeah.
you got a gray
That
area.
gray area.
Yeah. So,
But if
that's
I have to
hard.
say, if you say general, I think the majority. So do the majority of black men not respect black women?
True. And I love my black men. Trust
That's
me.
why I'm
ain't
like,
nothing
I don't
like
want to
it.
say true.
You're
I don't
not-
like bashing black men.
You're not
but
bashing them.
Fellas out there, keep loving and respecting
Please.
those white queens. Keep
What?
doing it. Keep. With his
You
God.
about to get jumped.
For real. I got the
I wasn't even gonna say that, bro. I wasn't even gonna say that, bro.
I was just joking, man.
I was not gonna say that.
Gotta keep the humor up. I mean, you don't want to be.
Not to that
That was
extent.
hard. That was
That
hard.
is not funny at all.
Ask Dr. Umar.
That ain't funny.
Right.
I cannot.
So what do you guys think? Is it true or false?
We said true.
So
That is false. We respect
What?
our black queen.
Yeah,
But majority. So think outside of you and your circle.
I respect
think
that.
majority.
Yeah, I can see that. But I think that us as a community, we are growing together. We are learning. We have done a lot, improved. No, you don't think so, Verneashia? I think we're growing and we learning. We're doing better. So I mean, hopefully it's just not what I'm seeing. I think the youth are so much more in touch with everything, and so I mean, I really see us growing.
What you mean the youth is more in touch with what?
And this
Is
is
that the lost ones? Are you serious?
You said that a what?
The
generation
lost
now.
ones. That
What
generation.
makes them
is-
lost though?
Generation now, right?
What makes them lost?
What makes them in tune?
Because they're really stepping up and like
Yeah.
being the forefront of like even this movement with the George Floyd and all the
Definitely.
like these.
You think it's the
They
youth?
started
That's
that.
the youth doing this?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, okay.
I mean, even
I didn't think-
it's gonna start with the youngsters. They gonna be the rebels. Let's go.
No, I feel like the youth is more
we got real
into
deep.
social media. You know, when we were growing up, I don't know how old you guys are, but
Yeah.
I'm 40.
I'm 30.
And
I'm
when I was
42.
growing up, I didn't have
Well,
social
I'm 40
media.
as well.
Yeah, we
Okay,
40.
well,
We
y'all
old.
40.
Yeah.
And Kyra baby.
Whatever. I'm 34.
Yeah, she's a baby. But when I lived life
That's
growing
what's
up, I didn't live my life for social media. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of
Definitely,
things
definitely.
that are seen and that's done, I didn't have to worry about that. Like I lived a genuine, fulfilled, loving,
Right.
personable life just for me
Right.
and not
Okay.
what society thinks about it.
Definitely.
So I think even in my 40s, I still live like that.
Right.
But of course, it's more publicized because I am
Right.
on social media. I am a business woman. I am a public figure for whatever. And it's different, you know, because I'm used to just being me, regardless of the fact of a camera or not.
Right.
So I think the new even with my children, just the new generation, I try to teach them,
Right.
like, it's okay to be you on camera and off camera.
So think about what you're teaching them right now. Your parents didn't teach you that.
No, my
But I
parents
feel like
Exactly.
they're also being-
Right. So you putting them
I
that
ain't gonna
much.
say nothing. I'm
So
sorry
you
about
putting
that.
them,
Right. I feel you.
but you putting them that much more ahead of the game by
But
them
look,
teaching
our
them.
parents didn't know a lot.
But they're being required to, even by their schools. Because I look at like the curriculum that they go through in high school is much further along. And I'm I'm the
Absolutely.
youngest one in here, so
Right,
that part
right.
moves. But I'm just saying.
You removed.
Yeah.
But like even like there is much more about what's your career path in high school. I didn't have to think about a career path in high school.
Even like credit. So I think that should be,
Not
there's so
really.
many different curriculums that needs to be added, especially in high school
Right.
before they become into adulthood.
Right.
I mean, just with credit alone,
Yeah.
you know, I didn't know.
Right.
So, you know, I was the kid that was letting my cousins put lights in their names and because nobody taught me not to do
Right.
better and going off to college. Well, I didn't go off to college, but community college and getting
Right.
credit cards and maxing them
Shit,
out.
that's college. Yeah.
But, you know,
That's college.
For real.
yeah.
And thank God my mom did that. She before I didn't see a credit card. So I was like 36.
Oh, for real?
She was
Really?
tearing them things up with 18.
Yeah.
Oh, got me a credit card. I said, man, they ain't
So
bring
I
none to
do
my
that to my
house.
daughter.
But you know what? I
Yeah.
think it's
My
better
teacher.
than just because then you don't learn.
Right.
It's better to teach them
Right.
healthy financial habits than just say you don't have access to
Absolutely.
it. Because if you give them credit earlier on, it just makes them that further ahead. So I think we as black people think, oh, credit's bad.
No,
No,
it's
it's a great thing
Yeah,
when you
it's
use
a
it the
great
right
thing
way.
when you
You
use
know
it
what
the
I'm
right
saying?
It's the right way.
Right.
I actually let my 19-year-old added her to my
One of
credit
your
card,
credit
2 of
lines.
them.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So
It's gonna
to
help
boost
build
up-
her credit.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
because I'm serious about
Oh, we
mine.
out here teaching financial literacy. That's what I'm like. I'm gonna say literature.
It's so silly. But no, you know, not to say our parents didn't teach us, but they
Of
didn't
course
know.
they did. Of course they did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
But
they
now
always
that
told
we
us.
know,
Right.
we're
Right.
teaching.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
here we go. All right,
There it is.
go back to the relationship because
Sorry.
I'm about to
Beating
get
out
I'm
hands.
about to start breaking down credit. And,
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you
know, on that shit.
Yeah, definitely. All right. What makes you high value? What makes you high value?
what makes you high value out there? Let me see some answers. I'm gonna read them out.
I ain't gonna read them out. What makes you high value?
You got good eyes.
Verneashia, Kyra, whoever wants to.
I hate
So who came up even with this
Kevin
word?
Samuels.
in
I
this
feel
moment.
like.
Yes.
So,
Go ahead, Verneashia. I'm about to say
what were
something.
you about to say?
Oh, you go date somebody that's a store manager at Sam's.
But this is my thing. No. This is my thing. High value is relative to where you are,
Okay.
and it's
Okay.
relative to what you value in life.
I like how you
So-
broke that down.
Do you value a man that makes $70,000 a year?
I can. Because I can help him make
Make more than that, and you know
a $500,000 a year.
People are like,
Okay.
I use an
That's
analogy
what I'm
like
talking
this.
Mm-hmm.
People like, oh, I'll look at like a garbage man. People like, you'll never date a garbage man. Let me tell you, that industry is a very lucrative industry.
Absolutely.
So if he has the mindset to flip his skill set and his knowledge into a business or something else where he can grow and evolve as a person, as a professional, then I don't care what, you know what I'm saying, the seed is, if we can grow on it depending on what his mentality is.
So-
and it's not just his mentality, but his discipline and his commitment to
His
actually
ambition.
make something
That
happen.
sound
His
all-
ambition.
That sound all
So
good.
listen, I
But
actually-
he bring
okay.
that check home and it's $250 and he didn't work a week. Thank you.
Pause. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Take
I
the
like-
clothes off in the garage. That shit.
I like nice things. So yes, I want you to be able to date me. So I want someone who can date me on my level. I want you to be able, I don't want to have to stop
Six-figure nigga.
what I'm doing because you can't match it. And I mean, that's not me being rude. That's just, I have worked I've come from 79th and St. Lawrence in Chicago. I've worked my ass off to get where I'm at.
Right.
So I'm not going to dim my light or dim my life
Makes
just
sense.
because you may not be there.
Can
You know
I
what I'm
chime
saying?
into
So-
this?
But I ain't hating on nobody who doesn't have it.
Gotcha.
So actually, the craziest thing, I had a conversation about this today at the salon, and it was about, a regular guy. You know, guys
What's
say
a
that now.
regular
What's going
Right,
on, guys?
what's
So no, that's not my term.
I'm Humvee,
That
what's
was
up?
that was his
Regular
term.
nigga here.
Regular nigga here.
A regular guy. So I'm like, I'm
eat
a regular
Applebee's.
female.
I'm
I'm just an entrepreneur, but I ain't rich.
I'm an entrepreneur.
By a long shot. I'm not rich. Being a business owner, being an entrepreneur does not always mean monetary.
Yeah.
And having children, having a home, having businesses and overhead, trust me, the money is skim. as
Man,
fuck.
come on now.
So let's be clear, let's be serious.
For real.
But having an entrepreneur mindset does give you the view to make more money.
Okay.
So I'm always like my vision. So the regular guy, let's talk about him. Handsome, have all the aspects to be a great man to me, but works a 9 to 5. It's nothing wrong with that.
And I
So
don't
we
see
were
that as
talking
a
about
regular
real
guy.
Nothing wrong with
estate.
that?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I'm getting into real estate, into commercial, and he was saying he wanted to do the same thing. Like, perfect. So I can push you to get your certifications, and
Right.
you can push me, and we can do this thing together. I feel like it's all, long as you, and ambition. I'm glad when you said that, because that was the word that we used. Like,
Right.
I can deal with a man. I don't care what type of income that you have. If you're ambitious enough to want to make more money,
Right.
want to do more, and to step up, I can do that and be supportive to me
So
and what I
basically,
have going on.
You're gonna have to see actions. He can't just talk.
Hell
No, you
about it.
can't just talk the talk. You gotta walk the walk.
There's too many that just talking and don't do it. God doggone thing.
Yeah.
No.
Why
Right.
you laughing like
No.
that? Why you laughing?
Because
It sounds all the same, bro. It's like, okay.
But let me go.
I dated a man and down there. He
Wait,
got
wait,
it.
right.
But
when
wait,
it comes in
hold on.
front of you, like that shit is
Nigga
like
said it could be
null
in
and
front of
It
void.
smell like fries.
But let me say this, because when you go back to the mindset of the man that we're talking about, the mindset of the man that we're talking about is going to figure out a way to make things happen. And if I'm going to let any man lead me, it has to be a man that can make things happen.
It has to be a man that
you know
can
what I'm saying?
lead, that can
Exactly.
actually lead.
Okay.
So it's not so much about just the financial aspect, but it's more about the mentality of that person that I see at the head of my household.
That makes sense.
Value, family, spiritual discipline, and prosperity. That's a high value man.
In that
To-
order, huh?
And that's a high value
China,
woman. Is it?
something to that's a nice. I like that.
Since you were saying that, Kyra,
It's a little hot.
oh, it's a little hot.
She been drinking.
She been
No,
drinking.
I'm hot. I got on these long sleeves,
Your
quarter
fault.
sleeves.
It's hot outside.
Yeah, it is hot.
Might be the lights too.
Yeah, it's probably like. Since you were saying that, Kyra, I wanted to ask you about intent. So, do you and Verneashia, do you guys date with intentions on getting married or intentions on well, do you believe in marriage or do you just want to have a life partner? You can answer that later. But intentional dating, do you guys do that?
Dating with a purpose.
Do you guys prefer that?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Yes, but when you keep running into people who that's not compatible with, but you have a good time with, then I'm able to distinguish. Okay, this is for a good time. This is not for a
long
marriage.
time.
But but I'm very clear in the beginning what my expectations are and how I view the situation. But let me say this: I will hang out with you for fun, but I only date you for marriage.
Huh?
I'll hang out with you. We can have, you know what I'm saying? I'll hang out with you. We could kick it, have a good time.
But if I'm dating you, I'm trying to get married.
Right. Exactly.
I'm dating you with a purpose.
Exactly.
Dated with a purpose.
So we can hang out. We can kick it. We can, you know what I'm saying? Have a good time.
Gotcha.
You know, I've met some great guys too because of their own life. They're not really ready to settle down.
Or because they just got out of a marriage.
Or whatever they say.
They don't want to reconsider marriage at the moment, which is cool.
So we have a good time. You know, we just hang out. But that's in that box. And then I'm dating someone for the purpose of marriage.
But it comes from multi-dating. And this one goes back to me
serial dating.
Being a multiple dater. You cannot... What I did,
put your eggs in one basket.
So
and you can put your keys all on one ring.
I like that one too.
You're so silly. But you need people need to multiple date, and I just totally agree in that. And so my theory is may the best man win. I always say
you already know who you want. Stop playing.
We may know what we want, but is he going to step up to the plate to be who you need him to be? Just because you want him don't mean he's good for you. So yeah, those are two different things.
Can you date with intent and multi-date at the same time?
You definitely can.
Okay.
You absolutely
But
can.
you have to be honest with yourself. You have to be honest with the other people involved. You have to understand that you're not going to like every piece that's happening. And even if you don't like it, you can't snap off about it. You have to understand
Tell yourself
the reality. Oh, I do.
Tell yourself.
I do. What you talking about? I understand the reality of any situation.
Ladies, tell yourself that.
We do.
When I take you to Applebee's.
Why do y'all keep
And
talking
you
about
wanna
Applebee's?
leave.
Is that what you're
This is
really
eating
taking?
good in the neighborhood.
Yes.
What are you
Are
talking
y'all
about,
really taking these
Verneashia?
people here?
Yes.
Oh, hell no.
We regular men.
Regular night, I'm not eating at Applebee's.
What is wrong with that?
I don't eat Applebee's.
Okay, Chili's.
They'll go
I go to
Chili's.
Chili's.
See, they'll go to Chili's. They always go to
I
Chili's.
ain't going to Applebee's.
Why you don't go to Applebee's?
Come on, man.
Nah.
I got a steak 48 you the first day.
Hell no.
I take myself there, why not?
Or take me there the first day.
Okay, you
Right.
know what?
Thank you.
If you ask
You
to
know,
take me
okay.
on a date, why would I pay? Now, if I ask you on a date, I would definitely pay.
Hold on. I'm going to
Okay.
raise 2 points. One,
No, only way is one. You ain't got time for that.
Well, it's 2
I'm playing.
Listen. I made a post because I did take myself on a date the other day, and my bill was about $250
By herself.
myself.
Damn.
And I had a guy come to the table and was like, "Oh," I said, "No,
Hope you
I'm
went to the gym after
enjoying
that.
a private dinner by myself. Like I don't no, I'm good. Like
Hope you went to the gym after that. That's a lot of food.
I had some drinks.
Did you even have dessert?
Appetizer, a little dessert.
No, I had some. It was like a seafood tower though. I love seafood, so you know that seafood.
That seafood, yeah.
You trained in like
That
that.
seafood tower.
You love that food.
I talked to you that day.
You did.
Yeah,
But I encourage people today.
So you just chilling by
I
yourself
say-
eating seafood towers and
That's
shit.
dope.
Yes, but I say that to say I'm not gonna ask you to take me somewhere I'm not gonna take myself.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
And secondly, I'm all with you about taking men out. I remember I went to a concert, took a dude out. We was VIP.
Right.
Our
that's dope.
Our ride there, like we gonna do Uber Plus or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like
Uber
we
Black.
had a good time, but you know what? I gotta pull back from doing that because y'all talk about women are like gold diggers and grimy. Oh, niggas.
Oh, he was?
What? Niggas be on that shit so tough.
Now, I ain't did all that.
What? How was he on? You invited him out, right?
I did.
Oh, so afterwards.
No, right. And so this is someone who later revealed to me that what their career was, they lied about it. Then they got over on some other like fraud stuff.
Oh,
but in our situation, and
I never do that.
But I've had dudes be like, "Yo, like, so
Scam,
are you
huh?
comfortable being like, the breadwinner in our situation?" No.
I don't have a problem with one being
Hold on,
a
he
red
said
room.
that?
I've had dudes
People
like
ask
approach
her
me
that.
like this, yes.
How long he
Because I
say
have
what?
a free spirit, and if I'm enjoying something and we dating, I want you to come along with me.
Gotcha.
But I've had
What?
men take advantage of that.
Not me, because I don't
So
offer
that's
that
why
Yeah, I
I'm
know
like,
you don't
yeah,
play.
nah.
I ain't, look, look,
But
sister,
if
I ain't up for that.
but if we kicking it and I'm doing something, I want you to
Verneashia,
come
you
with me.
switch the style of
Why
Verneashia.
not? Right,
You switch the style of
My
Verneashia.
dudes be on
You
some
switch the
other
style
stuff.
of Verneashia.
Birthday, yeah. On Father's Day, yeah.
So we only get
No,
2 days out the
that's not-
year?
So after you date me, because obviously your
Oh,
intention is
Jesus.
to date me and take me out first.
We get
So
2
after
damn
that,
days
you
out the
know, I
year.
don't mind.
Oh, I'm gonna cook you some oxtails
I'ma
on
cook
Father's Day.
I'm gonna cook for you.
Oh, be
Yeah, I
good.
guarantee you, I'll be licking your fingers.
That'll be good.
I'll cook for
It's
you.
a delicacy now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
Yeah, but I ain't.
you'll
I'm
get
not
this
whining and
Applebee's.
dining your ass.
You'll get this Applebee's.
You gonna get this out.
You'll get this
Yeah.
It's
Applebee's.
not always about the cost. It's about the intention.
This
and the
is
experience.
So if I'm taking you out, I'm buying you
It's about
drinks.
the
We have a good time.
person.
The conversation is flowing, and we at Applebee's, and you don't even know it, but you're like, oh my God, he's so
Why
innocent.
he
He's
ain't
fun.
take me to
He's
Chili's?
innocent. Let me finish. You gonna be like, he's handsome, he's cute. Oh, I like him, but he at my Applebee's. It's so funny. We having fun. Oh, girl, he taking my lip. Come on, you gonna like that shit. It don't matter where you at. If you like him, it does not matter where he takes you.
Talk that talk.
Salt is on the same
Come on,
glass
man.
of margarita.
If you
stuff.
like this dude and he knows how to present himself and he has shown you a good
I
time.
said Chili's, sir. I don't like
Oh,
Applebee's.
Verneashia, she is
Well,
spoiled.
goddamn.
Let's continue.
I ain't calling her Burnham. I'm calling her
Spoiled
spoiled.
rotten beauty bar. Don't miss it. Yeah.
I
Don't
thought
let
you
that
was
go over your
spoiled. I
head.
really
am
thought you was
spoiled.
Kyra. I see who the real thug here.
It's
You
me.
did say you said that a long time ago. You told me a long time.
It's
you
me.
did.
Y'all think? See,
So how'd you think you became a spoiled, Vern? Like what?
I've been. What you mean?
Like you spoiled yourself your entire
I
life?
spoiled myself.
Or was
and
it your
my-
guys
yeah,
as well?
my-
Okay.
I was spoiled.
Shout out to them
In the
jackasses that messed that
relationship.
up.
Yeah.
Huh?
My parents. I was spoiled from my parents.
Oh, not them
growing
though,
up.
not them.
I was
Right.
spoiled from my relationships,
Yeah,
and
my
I know
parents-
I
that's
will
what
say
mean.
this: once you date a different caliber dude and you get experience or exposure to different things, it does kind of mess it up for other people. I'm just gonna be real.
It
Yeah,
does.
it does.
It
And,
does.
and it's not all about
Here you go,
money
baby.
though.
Take $10 million.
No,
no,
What are you talking about? What
I'm not
experiences
I have
are
been
you talking
spoiled
about?
with love, attention, affection, money,
It's-
jewelry,
it's-
whatever.
Shit ain't-
Okay, wait. Listen to this.
But it's not all about that.
shit ain't-
Most
Shit.
times the guys who have more finances, the way they like are in tune with what you need, and it's not finances, it's hey, you need something to worry about, sit here, I'll go get it. Whereas the most regular niggas be like, oh, okay, you want that, I'll just wait here for you until you come back.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm not
trying to
buying
be
A
that.
man that's in
I'm
tune
not
with you,
buying
they
it.
have a drink waiting on you when you get there. They like, oh baby, I already ordered your
sure.
drink.
But I'm saying that I've experienced that more with men who are more well off than dudes who are not. I'm not saying that it's
Right.
because of the money.
Right.
I don't know if it's because of the
Kyra
financial
Vee.
freedom.
Y'all not ready to love. Y'all are not. I am not taking it. I'm not finna sit here
We are
and let
ready
you
to
sit here
love.
and tell me that. Like I don't.
That's my experience. So you
That's your
saying
experience,
that's
okay.
my
So you tell me that
that's
a
your
regular
truth.
guy cannot do those things.
No.
That's
I-
not what
I
she said.
said.
Okay.
Everybody always like twisting up my words.
You know, they used to doing
Edit the
that.
shit out.
That's what they do. They
But she
listen,
said.
but they don't hear you. They
Listen.
listen, but don't hear
But
you.
everybody
Right,
feels.
right.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
just
I
saying.
didn't
I'm
say
just.
it.
I hear
I'm
what you're
just
saying.
it's
Though.
been my
Okay.
You don't hear.
Okay.
If
So
you
that's
heard,
so
you
that's
would've
why I
said that.
said when you
Be quiet,
deal with
Vern.
dudes
I mean,
who make
spoiled.
more, it may make it harder for you. Other types because
Okay.
other
Gotcha.
types
Okay.
typically don't do those things.
But so
Some
you
do.
That's what I said.
Some definitely do.
Okay.
So, this. So let me go to the question. Never mind.
I thought you finna comment
Yeah,
on this shit.
no, not on that. But it's something that happened.
drink?
But maybe I'll do it later.
You
But
want
let me
some
go to the
more
question. What would it take to walk away from a relationship?
Some shoes.
No support,
And I think you
being
guys said that. No support.
unsupportive, being
Disrespectful.
disrespectful,
Okay.
ungodly, not having a heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have like disrespect, disloyal,
Mm-hmm.
and a lack of consideration. Those three are like
Okay.
because at that point it's no longer about us mutually, it's just about you.
Mm-hmm.
So why we even still together?
Right. You guys. So,
I said shoes.
It's,
So, you know what? Hold on. Let me go to another question.
What you think, Humvee? What
What?
do you think it takes to walk away
I
from a
said
relationship?
lack of support, and definitely I'm big on
for
loyalty.
me,
So disloyalty.
for me, it's like respect for me. I choose
It ain't
respect.
nothing about loyalty, just respect.
I choose respect
But loyalty may come with
True. He always say that. I like to hear him say
They
that.
go together.
Yeah. No, I didn't really think about that. Like, dog, he's right. Like, respect tops everything.
Yeah.
Loyalty, all that. Like, if you respect me, then you're already loyal to me.
That's right.
So
right.
But
that's but because respect is the most important thing for most men, when I don't get that from him, I'm like, oh, you just don't give a damn at all. Because if that's what your top value is, and you can't get that to me, then what do I really mean to you?
Nothing.
Come on now. I like it. I should have asked this question first because we read the truck fashion and
it's okay. You're not a runner show.
Sorry. If you're not sexually satisfied in a relationship, it will not last. And I know you guys were getting.
Yeah, I'm agreeing. No, it's not going.
That was nice and easy.
But I will say, like, if I'm with the person, like, communication is important because everybody doesn't know your body, and if you don't tell them what works for you, and I'm not, because somebody could be big and don't, and it's not.
You can teach somebody.
You know what I'm saying?
How to love you,
exactly,
physically, mentally, and emotionally.
And if it still ain't working, then no, bro, I'm sorry.
Boys out here eat ass just to get dissed.
Oh my God.
Everybody ain't into the same stuff.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I know you ain't talking.
Yeah, I am.
No, I was talking to him, not you.
Oh, really?
Not you. We know you. Spoiled. You probably get everything you want.
I don't, actually.
Between my toes, I'm spoiled.
Oh, my God. All right, here we go. What's right? And you guys answered this false initially when we asked the true or false question about, in general, do black men. So, what's right with black love? And what's wrong with black love? Give me at least two of each.
Let me start off.
Or three. It's beautiful. Is that what's right with
black?
Is
beautiful.
Black is beautiful. Absolutely.
It's beautiful.
When we're together, that is like some. Like I admire.
It's powerful.
I admire.
It's powerful.
It becomes admiration. Now I didn't realize that till you look at them IG stores, them IG they show black love. Yeah. It's like, man, I'm not jealous, and I don't feel guilty. So it's like I'm really admiring what they have. Right. And sometimes you deep down wishing that
it was you.
It was you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So the two things we can agree on that's positive is that it's beautiful and it's powerful.
Okay.
One of the things that I feel like is missing is with black love is we're so easy to give up on it.
Come on now.
You know, we're
say
so
it again.
easy to
don't give up on black love, y'all.
To throw it away without. I feel like anything worth having is not easy. So we always think, love is easy, which I feel like to a degree it can be if you're equally yoked and whatnot. But if you get into a situation to where you're learning each other and you're figuring things out, don't be so easy just to give up.
Right.
We gotta. The reason that the ratio of other races in marriage and lasting longer and having family-oriented homes and environments for their children is because they don't give up. They stay together and they figure it out. Right. As with us, we so easy to just throw it away, and we think we're gonna find something else. Right. We are creating broken homes here, and the children don't never have a fair chance. When we do that. So
that's all systematic too.
Yeah, that's one of the disadvantages. It's way deeper than that. But if we will stick it out together more and look at the bigger picture rather than just what's going on at the moment, I feel like we'll be further ahead just as a culture.
Like that lady Betty Wright said on the song, like we just put a party together, cook some food, and tell them.
Betty Wright, absolutely.
I know my Mr. Charlie.
But having a piece of man ain't better than having no man at all.
And I would say, to kind of piggyback off of that, is selfish. Is what can you do for me? What can I get out of this? And on the flip side, it's selfish from either what you can get out of the person or it's selfish from what you want to project to the world. I just want to have a man, so I'm selfishly out of my need and what I want to settle for you, even though I know you don't really give me what I want. But I'm going to just say, yeah, I do, and I want to be with you because I want to project to the world that I have a man. Or I want to
the
project
thing
to
is,
the world
we do that as women, but men
That's
don't
what
do
I'm saying.
that.
That's what I'm saying.
They ain't selling.
Right.
Yeah. The sad part.
So niggas don't settle?
Hell nah.
So they want to be talking that shit?
Well, when I say settle,
we got to come home every day to you talking shit, and we ain't settling? I'm out here working 19 hours a day, And you talking shit to me all the time, and I'm not selling?
Hit this
Oh,
one.
listen,
That's real. That's real.
It's not gonna tell my brothers that. I will not stand for it.
Y'all are not
That's not settling. But I do think that some dudes settle because they want a woman that looks a certain way. So they settle in different ways.
They settle with lack of personality.
Right. They settle
I mean,
in a
can't
different
cook,
way.
don't clean,
But you got that ass.
but you got that ass, you know.
B got all of it, baby. She like that.
I'm all around.
Baby, you ain't cooked nothing. You ain't cooked.
Shit, I
Then she
cook,
walks
clean,
downstairs.
and I got that ass.
But it's okay, baby. We can order something next time.
That's it.
Oh, I
We can order
hate
something next.
She got
We
that.
can order something
She
next.
got that ass. You ain't shit. You know, you ain't shit. I'll do the same thing.
I'm gonna say what's.
What?
I'm gonna add on to like what's wrong with black love.
They pretty much said it though.
They did.
Yeah. Vern the sport and
I can always say there is a lack of respect, and we always say this. And if you guys look on our page, how to find love and stay together longer than 60 days, because literally, like
Is that the average?
it's pretty damn close in Houston. In Houston,
I can see that.
you can see it in Houston.
I mean, it's so many people dating people left and right. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It don't last, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
just
you know
wanna-
what? So can I be honest?
Go ahead.
For a moment?
No, lie.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I get overwhelmed with dating because I think I'm approached by so many dudes
Slow down.
that it's hard to keep my focus on one person.
Gotcha.
And it may not have even went anywhere. Just like a few phone conversations and okay. So this week I'm feeling this dude.
I've
and then
never heard a
somebody
woman
else
say that.
snatch. No,
She's
I'm being
speaking some
very
real shit.
honest.
No, I never heard a woman say I'm approached by so many dudes.
So many dudes,
Wow, okay.
like, and I'm snatched. Okay, so now my focus is here, and then my focus is here. Even though I'm a multi-dater and I'm an advocate of it,
Right.
my friends will tell you when I like one person, I lock in.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
You know,
Which is
so
nothing wrong with that.
yeah. So and then I may lock in here, and then I'm like, okay, well now I'm gonna focus. Because he's talking a little more than what I'm talking about. So it's hard. It's hard.
Cool.
You know, so I don't know.
I guess we can ask this last question for tonight. Can you have a successful relationship if you don't believe that you are lovable?
No.
Let me ask the question again. Can you have a successful relationship if you don't believe that you are
Yeah, but
lovable?
two people that's not lovable. Two people on one accord, yeah. Because two evil ass people can love.
But he said successful.
Successful.
Well, it's not successful. I mean, it's successful because it's lasting.
We have to
But that's
define
not successful. Just because
Damn,
you
now
are in
we
a
gotta
long
define
relationship,
successful.
I do
we have
not
to define
see,
successful.
because I don't see a long
Define-
relationship
exactly.
as
Define
successful.
successful.
Is a successful relationship marriage, or is it just we were together, we decided it wasn't working, we left on bad terms? Is that still considered successful?
You learn
Successful
somebody
just
from
meaning
somebody else?
we've been
Yeah.
together for a long time. We tolerating each other, and we together, and we figuring it out.
Right.
And we both really bullshit people.
You got to define.
And we not lovable, but hey, it's successful to the world.
Right.
It's successful to what we put out.
I'm gonna say no, and the reason why I say no because a successful relationship
That's
to
why you
me
single.
is
Hit them.
Hey, he went like this.
No, my neck had fly early.
don't worry, I'm gonna get over here in a second. A successful relationship to me is one that is long lasting, that is fulfilling, that is happy. It's not perfect.
That's to us.
You know what I'm saying? But that's
Yeah.
successful to me. You just being together to be together is
Right.
not successful.
At all.
But if you don't believe you're lovable, then you don't know how to receive love. You don't probably know how to give it either.
Exactly.
So I don't see how
That's what I
if
was
you don't
thinking.
see yourself as being lovable, how you could feed into being happy, being joyful, being fulfilled, being at peace, giving that person what they need to be loved, being selfless.
Right.
You know, you can't do that. So I don't see, if you don't see yourself as lovable, how you can have a successful relationship.
Like how can you you have to make yourself happy first. Like you have to be happy within self. So how can I can't expect my partner to make me happy if I'm not already happy within. I have to make myself happy first. They can only add to my
Add to your
happiness.
happiness.
Exactly.
And that's what people
And
get
that's not my
confused.
word. That's not my word.
No,
I
people
heard
get
Will
it
Smith say it, and I
confused.
thought it was so real talk.
No,
And I thought it
it's
was
so
so.
silly.
I heard Will Smith say it, but I thought it was so that shit.
No,
makes
it's real.
sense.
I remember when he said that.
It makes so much sense. I'm
I
like,
think he
damn.
was talking about Jada.
Yeah.
He was speaking on Jada as far as being like self-love. Like
Well,
you
this is
have
before
to,
Jada and tagging me, but I do.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
did
I heard
repeat.
him.
He did repeat
did repeat that
Yeah.
when it came to Jada.
Yeah.
But you can't, like, being in a relationship doesn't make you, it shouldn't make you happy.
Right.
You should already be happy in life of where you
Absolutely
are,
should be.
what you're doing, and just your purpose alone, and a relationship only adds to it, just like you were saying. So
That would make you ready to love. Yes.
Okay.
I can't say.
Before we get out of here, we have to ask you guys about Ready to Love and what you guys learned from the show. What did you take from the show? Like, me, I'm a fan of Ready to Love. All the seasons.
Yeah,
I
me
watched
too.
them.
Yeah.
He's so full of shit.
You are
So-
not a fan. You didn't even know who he was.
Wow, y'all chill out. Go ahead.
So yeah.
I love season 4, 6. Yeah.
All right, season 4 of Ready to Love. What did you guys take from the show? And having actually been in the show and trying to find love and figuring all this stuff out, multiple dating, going out like they showed on the show, what did you guys learn from it? And can you guys do it again? Would you guys do it again? If you guys?
So I learned how to, even though the way it was perceived as if I didn't talk and I didn't really
Both say the same thing.
emotionally
Like
mature or
that.
something, but I actually was very vulnerable, and I learned how to be protective and vulnerable at the same time. One thing that I learned hindsight watching the show was that I'm a pretty direct person and I'm okay with tough conversations, but I'm not good with tough conversations when I think they may hurt someone's feelings. And I have to not feel that way. Because there were things that I did not say because I was afraid of hurting somebody's feelings.
That you should have said.
That I should have said. But I was protecting other people at my own expense. And
That's really a good trait though, to because like a person like me, I don't
Being protective?
no being protective of someone else's feelings.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how to do that. Like I'm gonna say what I gotta say.
You don't.
Fuck you, Humvee.
See?
But, like I just say it.
But
and that's
yeah.
not good. That's not a good trait.
So, I mean, and there are certain ways, like you can still get what you need to say out without hurting someone's feelings.
It's a way to say it.
Right, exactly. And I would just avoid because I'm like, oh, they ain't gonna receive this. Let me just,
But you have to find a way to say it.
You have to. And so,
That's
like
dope.
I say, during the show, I learned how to be vulnerable, but still protective at the same time. Watching the show, I learned that I need to grow in how I thought I was open and direct. No, there's another level to it, and I need to just be upfront with people and not. I can safeguard their feelings, but not spare their feelings.
There you go. There you go.
Because you hurt your own feelings.
Because man, I be
So
shitting on people.
I guess with that experience, then you know how to do it, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Vern, you learned that you are more spoiled. Okay, end of the show.
What did you learn or take from the show that you use in dating now?
So I'm going to piggyback off of what Kyra said as far as her kind of being quiet and protecting people's feelings. I overly speak and communicate minds. And so I try to protect my own heart and my own feelings and trying to get my point across of how I feel and disregarding somebody else's feelings, to be honest, because I don't hold back. And so I've learned that even before the show, but I noticed on the show, I can see where I did it a time or two.
Right.
And it's always, and so the craziest thing is your delivery is everything.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And so I can see where my delivery was wrong. And I'm a person that takes accountability. Like I don't shy away from it. I self-checks very often. And so watching myself back, I wouldn't say I did, anything wrong or that I would take back. But my tone sometimes, because I'm very passionate when I speak, if I like you or I care about you, and of course I care about my feelings, so when I'm trying to get things out, sometimes in the moment
It happens that way.
it just happens, and then people will take that for being aggressive. I'm not aggressive, I'm just passionate, and so it's a thin line between that. So that has taught me to, even with speaking to men, because and that's something I have worked on for many years of being in relationships to where I was always kind of silenced
Okay.
And just having a voice. So
No, I
once
don't
I
see
found
that.
that voice, yeah, I was young in my 20s.
Gotcha. Okay.
And
So you a big asshole now, especially like no,
Asshole.
like because you're multi-dating and you know how the shit goes,
Yeah.
and you getting probably.
I wouldn't say
the same-
asshole. She's just confident.
I'm
Okay.
truthful as hell,
Truthful as
and
hell.
I'm
It's not
genuine,
gonna make her an asshole.
and I'm passionate.
Shouldn't make
But
Oh.
when you're in the midst of it and you do call a dude out, or because you are confident, or this, that, and the other, they in that moment will perceive it as you being an asshole.
Or
Are they
even
in that
arrogant.
moment? They don't accept the
Right.
accountability, and it's
Right.
like it's annoying as hell, and so it's making you even a little
But
more.
ladies, it's also important how you
passionate and
address
more-
him.
Absolutely.
You can't come up him. You can't talk to him like he a third grader. You got to talk to him like
You're
he a
right.
man.
Like he a
Yeah.
man.
You can't just
But
be
if you
talking
try-
But
at
if you're
him.
perceiving, if you're receiving what I'm telling you as a third grader, then it's
that's
kind of
what
hard
I'm
to
gonna
not be a
Talk to you
teacher.
like a third grader.
You know. So
That's not how, that is not how a third grade teacher talks to you.
you
Chill
know,
out.
it's kind of hard to not
No,
be a
she
teacher.
does. She's like,
She'll be
okay,
like-
so
Yeah.
first, can you
are
first
little-
repeat back to me what you think I said to you? Let's start there, so I can first understand.
And tell your
What
ass where you
you-
had me been at, first of all.
You said,
No.
Anywho, and would I do it again? Would I do another season of Ready to Love? Absolutely not. Would I redo the process again if I could, from like just the first time going into it? I would. I loved it. I enjoyed the experience. It was good for me. You know, I was genuinely me the whole time. I was transparent. I was vulnerable. And my intentions were good. So I don't take anything away from it. It was a lesson and everything. I believe
For
that,
sure.
you know, rejection is protection.
Rejection.
somebody say, no, in Houston, the average is 3 weeks.
For
Damn.
what?
Like,
Dating.
dating.
Oh, wow.
I feel like that's
See?
partially women's fault.
Yeah, it is.
Women's fault?
Well, I mean,
Well, okay, let me tell you this. When I first
No,
moved
niggas ain't
here-
shit now.
Sunday
they're-
Fun
I
Day
feel like
is
they're
the number
not,
one.
but they're not, because I feel like there's a lot of women out here not requiring nothing of y'all.
What you mean?
Okay, so people, when I first moved here,
You
I went to like a
require
professional event, right? So you got accountants, lawyers, doctors, everybody, right?
Right.
And I heard women like, yeah, you see him right there, I'm about to go get that. Like, they were the aggressors. So y'all don't have to do nothing. And it's like, men, I hear men all the time like, yeah, you know, she want to take care of me, or she, and I be like,
Could you
I'm not about to do
point
that.
those
So-
events for Humvees?
Definitely. Yeah.
She did what?
Can you point those events out to Humvees?
Yeah, send those. Yeah.
Shit to me, too.
Definitely.
Sisters, send them to
I
me.
feel like there are some women out here that make it easy for men to not require anything of them.
So what, when you say a man require, like, what are you saying? Like, him approach you with respect, he having this, he be established just to approach you?
No. I'm not saying requirements of that. I'm saying requirements in how you date and court and approach a woman.
Right.
I'm
Don't
not
just,
saying like
don't
what
just
you
bust
got.
him down the first day.
No, I'm not. You grown. Do what you want to do. I'm not saying that, but it's all about how you approach the situation. If you lay it out for a dude, like, hey, you know, sweetheart, like, oh, what's your name? I'm this. Take my number down. I want to take you out. Like all this. Then you ain't gotta do shit.
No, okay.
At all.
And
woman should have
how you
requirements
establish
of
it from
a
the
man.
beginning is how it's going to go.
Yeah, the
thereafter.
whole time. Absolutely.
Every woman should have requirements.
Every
of-
woman should have requirements.
I think so.
Absolutely.
Because then now you just go for anything.
Absolutely.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Requirements and standards.
And every man should too.
Everybody should.
Yeah, somebody said have
I don't
requirements and
wanna
standards. They just said that, yeah.
Yep. We on the same page.
But are the man?
Who they out the window these days, especially in Houston? Who's child?
A whole
That's why I'm
child.
still single. What you mean? That's why I'm still
That's
single.
why I'm not dating nobody in Houston. My dates is
All right.
different
Okay.
states.
I think a nigga in Miami.
Different
That's
states.
it. You know. That's
I
it.
mean, hey, a
Hey,
plane ride ain't,
it is what it
you know,
is.
I'm just saying, huh?
You said it.
I didn't say nothing.
All right, guys.
Plane ride, a hop it, skip and a jump.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay. Excuse me.
Bars.
Shit.
Gang, no, I'm joking.
All right. Verneashia, Kyra, thank you guys so much for joining us today.
Fun.
And it was fun. You guys had fun.
It was fun.
It was all right.
That's
It was
what
all
I'm
right.
talking about.
Even though I was sleepy
You know, I
after
didn't get
working
this
all
year.
day and
Why you gotta put all
this.
that out there?
Yeah, I gotta
You
tell y'all what happened.
That's some shit. So what happened?
I was tired.
Go ahead,
I was tired.
I had
Tell-
honestly
Tell your
forgot
story
about
because
it.
we boring.
Right.
I don't know how I want to go do the Truckcast. Ooh, I get on my own. No.
Right.
I'm too good for
You
this.
don't know that's not. But I said I wasn't doing no more interviews because people be asking me all the time.
Wait,
I don't
wait.
want to talk about RTL.
Yeah, that's why we need to be. That's why me and Humvee personally say, hey, we don't want to talk about the
Appreciate
show like
it.
that.
No, you told
wanna-
me that though. And, like we talked at 50-15, and
Yeah.
he was like, "Nah, you ain't gotta talk about that." I love
Much
the
appreciated.
questions.
We talking about
I love
relationship.
you guys allowing us to be our authentic selves
Absolutely.
and to tell our story, just and not tell stories. You know,
why
we
y'all
don't
sing
want
it.
to talk about that. That's over.
It's over.
We on to
It's
bigger
over.
and better
why y'all
things.
sing
We
it.
good. Now we single and mingling.
Single and mingling.
Yeah, that
You gotta let
part.
them know y'all single. You know,
And
don't be
mingling.
afraid. Yeah.
And mingling.
And
And mingling.
Yeah.
That's what we just saying.
Right. And
Now you
mingling.
keep talking.
And not mess with nobody in Houston.
I ain't saying
I
nothing.
ain't dating nobody in
I
Houston.
haven't.
Okay. Kyra.
Miss your blessing, because the
Miss your-
H-Town boys is where
Hey.
they at, baby.
You feel me?
H-Town boys.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, baby.
All right.
Yeah, we good.
Kyra Vee. Whoever wants to go first, throw your information out there so they can follow.
Okay, so you can follow me on Instagram at It's Coffee Time, on Twitter _ It's Coffee Time, Facebook Kyra Coffee, and yeah, follow me. Most times I follow back, but don't hate me if I don't. It's a lot going on in my social media right now. But for real, reach out, connect. I'm an attorney. I do business, probate, estate planning in Texas, soon also Illinois.
Okay.
So if you need legal services, also reach out, and soon to have an athletic apparel brand. Because yes, I do eat, but I do work out too. Are you talking about it?
Gym life.
I like to look good while I work out. So
Okay.
Facts.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
athletic
I
apparel
bet
brand.
t-shirts
you know, it's
ragged
definitely
in the
becoming-
gym.
Ain't no t-shirt. Oh, you talking about you?
It don't matter. Right. Verneashia, go ahead.
What got
You
in
guys
the,
can follow me on
the Buc-ee's
Instagram at burn_spoiled. And from there I have
She
all my
overstocked.
panels of all my businesses that I have. Be quiet. Facebook, Verneashia Allen. Twitter, Verneashia Allen. Snapchat, burn_spoiled.
Oh, yeah?
oh, you in the chat.
I'm gonna get them.
How you keep up with all this stuff?
And I'm just thinking.
No, I'm saying, like, do you actively post on all those?
I do.
platforms?
After I post on one social media panel, I post
It just
everything.
automatically.
You on Tumblr?
I've never been on there.
Oh,
gotta
I'm
step your
sorry.
game
I
up.
missed one thing.
What you
Go
got?
ahead.
I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off.
Clubhouse?
Finish. No, I have a podcast, Above the Bar
You do
podcast.
have a podcast. Like I was gonna say something, but I didn't know if you were still.
No. Yeah, so it's me and my partner at the law firm. We have a podcast,
That's
Above
dope.
the Bar. Lawyers are past the bar, and lawyers like to drink. Hey, cheers.
Hey.
So we feature a cocktail every episode, but we talk about current events from a legal perspective.
Okay.
To shed like a real life topic, but also just like to help the everyday person understand the legalities behind like what's really going on, but in a fun, way. We're drinking, so obviously it's not.
I gotta get. So I got one.
Right.
I haven't created it as a podcast, but during the pandemic, I was doing podcast type of
Right.
discussions.
Right.
And it's called Spar Riding Cocktails and Conversations, and I was doing it.
We
on
knew that.
Everybody in Houston love to drink.
Yeah. So and I would have a, that's
Definitely,
crazy because
definitely,
I would
we
have a
do.
cocktail and I would do it every Tuesday.
Okay.
And so I said I was gonna get back to that. So
You gotta jump back on. You gotta jump back on that thing.
I do. It was good. It
Tell
was
me about how
And
you
he just said I ain't
spoiled.
comb my hair today.
Tell
I
everybody
threw
how
in
you
the
spoiled.
ponytail. I was
So
traveling
yeah,
today.
Spar Riding Beauty Bar is my salon. Spar Riding Luxury Locks is my virgin hair company. Spar Riding CBD is my CBD product line that will soon be launching once the salon
We
opens.
supposed to get together.
we still can. We have. I'm still
What?
not done with it. Don't laugh. Glow is
Let's
my
do it together.
nonprofit. Growing,
Okay.
learning,
Woo.
owning
That's
and
dope.
winning is
Okay.
geared towards teenage girls,
Oh, wow.
ages
That's dope.
13 to 18, and I do it. Going on 4 years. Every
Oh,
spring
wow.
break, I do a spring teen self-empowerment camp. This year we did like an overnight stay.
She-
I
it
do
was
it
super dope.
every year. It's really,
You said
really
Glow?
dope.
Glow.
Glow.
Man, that's what I think my.
Yeah,
I think
growing,
my,
learning,
people
owning, and
trying to
winning.
get
And
our
it's,
daughter
yeah.
in
Probably
yeah.
so.
there.
Yeah. And I mean, it's awesome. Very, very awesome. We have guest speakers. We do
No, it's dope.
like a balloon release. It's just so much. and all things sport riding. And then I have a t-shirt line as well that I just came out with. Just a lot of my sins.
She's Jamaican.
And everything.
She's part Jamaican, y'all.
No, I have a lot of business ventures. I've been an entrepreneur all my life, pretty much. I've never really worked, so not worked for anybody.
How your cool cups taste?
Yeah. Huh?
How did your cool cups taste? You was entrepreneur your whole life. I was thinking about cool cups.
Yeah,
No, I have no cool cups. I did hair since middle school.
She was doing hair.
I was doing hair.
Get your hair
Seventh grade.
Get your hair.
Wow.
Girl, I'm gonna get spoiled.
And
All
I'm
right, to get my
retiring this
hair.
year, and I'm doing commercial real estate starting the beginning of next year.
Oh, wow.
So look out for sport
That's
riding
what's up.
real estate companies.
All right, we did it, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, holding on to us, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Yeah.
It's Main Man MB.
It's your boy
And be
DD.
sure to follow them, the Truckcast. Be sure to
Follow them.
Yes. That. Thank you guys.
Let me see my phone. Let me answer some questions before we
Hey.
Y'all see
Which one
me.
your phone? Oh,
That
this
one.
one.
Don't hang it up.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, drop child. I'm sorry.
He's so disrespectful.
Okay, y'all.